All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something that's at the heart of, well, everything when it comes to growth. What is actually holding you back from your true potential?
I mean, have you ever had that feeling? Like you're just stuck. Like there's this invisible wall you keep hitting. Well, here's the thing. What if that wall, that barrier, isn't what you think it is at all? Yeah, it's so easy to blame the outside world, right? Oh, I don't have the talent, or I just never get the right opportunities. But what if the biggest thing in your way is actually inside your own head? The real culprit a lot of the time is these invisible thinking patterns that we don't even realize are running the show.
Yeah, we're talking about what you could call a self-imposed cognitive ceiling. Think of it like this. It's a set of mental habits that are so ingrained, they're basically on autopilot. They stop us from thinking bigger, from seeing how our choices lead to our results. It's this invisible barrier that we almost never stop to question.
So the big question is, how do we smash through that ceiling? Well, the first step is to actually see what it's made of. We need to identify the roadblocks. So today, we're going to break down 6 really common, science-backed thinking errors that might be keeping you stuck. Ready? Let's jump into the first one.
Okay, number 1, extreme certainty. You know this one. Psychologists have a great name for it, the illusion of competence. And it's this wild paradox, right? The people who know the least about something are often the ones who are the most certain they're right. On the flip side, the smartest, most effective people, they practice what's called intellectual humility. They're totally comfortable saying, you know what, I might be wrong about this. And that little phrase, that's what opens the door to actually learning something new.
And that actually leads us right into our second error, cognitive rigidity. This is when our opinions become part of our identity. We get them tattooed on our brain, basically. But think about it. If your beliefs can't change when new information comes along, how can you possibly grow? The best thinkers treat their beliefs more like flexible mental models. They're just tools. And if a better tool comes along, better data, they swap it out. It's not weakness, it's just being smart.
All right, number 3 is a trap we all fall into, black and white thinking. It's so tempting to simplify things into always or never. It feels clean, it feels safe. But the real world, it's not clean, it's messy. And the real solutions to the hard problems are almost always found in that messy, nuanced gray area. If you want to unlock your potential, you've got to get comfortable living in the gray. Okay, this next one is a biggie, chronic external blame. This is the classic finger-pointing habit, right? It's always the boss's fault, or the system's broken, or just plain bad luck. Psychologists call this having an external locus of control, meaning you think everything that happens is because of outside forces. But when you do that, you're throwing away the most valuable data you have for getting better, the feedback from your own mistakes. You can't self-correct if you don't think you had anything to do with the problem in the first place. Number 5 is called cognitive miserliness. It's a fancy way of saying we're lazy thinkers. I mean, why wrestle with a hard problem when you can just Google the answer in 2 seconds, right? But here's the thing, your brain is a muscle. It only gets stronger when you make it struggle. If you're always taking the mental shortcut, you're basically training your brain to be weak. It loses its edge. And last but not least, number 6, mistaking information for understanding. This is so common today. We can scroll through headlines, collect a bunch of facts, repeat a few sound bites, and feel like we're an expert. But real understanding, that's a different game entirely. It's not about collecting data points. It's about connecting them. It's asking why. It's seeing how ideas fit together. Without that deep processing, all you have is shallow knowledge. Okay, that might sound like a lot of bad news, right? But here is the absolute best part, the most important takeaway from all of this. Ready? None of these patterns are permanent. They are not set in stone. Your brain isn't fixed. You, yes you, have the power to change these habits. So how do you do it? The master key that unlocks all of this is a skill called metacognition. All it means is thinking about your thinking. It's this incredible ability to just step back and watch your own mind work. You become an observer of your own thoughts. And the second you can see the pattern playing out, that's when you get the power to change it. It is the single most important skill for upgrading your mind. And this whole process works because of something called neuroplasticity, which is just the science-backed fact that your brain can physically change itself. And it boils down to a really simple 3-step loop. Step 1, observe. You catch yourself in the act. Step 2, challenge. You question the pattern. And step 3, rewire. Every time you do this, you are literally forging new pathways in your brain. You are rewiring it for growth. So look, Awareness is where it all starts. We've just laid out the map for you. Now it's your turn to actually take that first step on the path.
So I want to ask you, and be really honest with yourself for a second. Of those 6 errors we just went through, which one made you cringe a little? Which one felt a little too familiar? Come on, you know there's one. Which one have you caught yourself doing?
Because look, just knowing this stuff isn't enough. It's the doing that changes everything. So here's my final question for you. What is one small, super concrete thing you can do today to start challenging that pattern? Just one thing. Because that single action, that's the moment your potential really starts to break free.